Hey, I'm D. Grant Smith, the relationship growth farmer, and I help you plant love inside yourself so that you can grow and experience more love in your life and in your relationships. And if you haven't done so already, I am growing my subscriber base here. I've relaunched this YouTube channel, and I would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and followed me. I upload 2 videos a week so that you can grow more in self-love and in growing healthy relationships. What I want to talk to you about today is something that is very pertinent for this time of the year. It's the holiday season. And a lot of people are in the Christmas mood. They're in the holiday mood. They're like all excited about yay presents, yay lights, yay all this stuff. But there's a lot of people also, and this might be you, that you're like, man, I got to spend time with family, and I feel obligated to do all these things, and it's not as happy and zesty and fun for me as it is for everybody else. And maybe you're trying to figure out what you can do to lift off some of this burden that you might be carrying so that you can have a more bright and joyful perspective and attitude this season. Every year around this time of year, December-ish, there is this kind of mood that's in the air. And I hope that you can feel that no matter what it is that's going on in your life. There is this cheer that is kind of an energy that's flowing through our system. But maybe this is you too. It's not always cheerful for all of us. If you've experienced some sort of personal loss or there's some tension in your family, maybe this season brings some anxiousness with it. And maybe it brings some dread too. But I'm curious, what is it that you feel? Comment in the box below and let me know what your feelings are about this time of year, because I would love to share more with you to bring light and bring relief and bring peace to you this holiday season. Now, we all have reasons for what we feel about the holidays. And sometimes if you grew up in a family that had a whole lot of cheer this time of year, it might be natural for you to get into that mode. Maybe you decorate your house with lights and with Christmas trees and candy canes and Santa Claus stuff and all kinds of other things. Or maybe you get festive in a different way. I'll be honest with you, I don't really decorate a whole lot for the holidays. So if you don't do that, then you and I are actually a little bit in common in that way. But here's the thing, at the heart of the Christmas holiday season, there is this spirit of warmth and peace. But yet, as you know, not everybody experiences or feels this warmth and peace. For some people, the holidays feel stuck. And maybe they also feel suck too. Sometimes family interactions can be strained and they can be difficult to be around. Maybe you have demanding relatives, or there's people in your family household that have a lot of passive aggressive tendencies, and maybe even with some of your family members, they put a guilt trip on you for not coming to visit more often. And there can be all these tense exchanges that can take place. And all these things contribute to a high level of anxiety that can really do more to grip you in a place of discomfort than bring you the warmth and the cheer that you would otherwise have. Now, other people also feel lost during the holidays. And it could also be because maybe there was a relationship that you had that isn't anymore. And that could be both from a breakup or a divorce or from a death in the family. And when we're dealing with loss, whether that's death or separation or any sort of personal loss, the loneliness that can come with this holiday season can also be really debilitating and stressful. So if you feel anxiety during this holiday season, you're not alone. And if you're dreading having to travel and be interacting with people that you don't necessarily get along with, here's how I want to bring some light into your holiday season. It's by having an alternative way to foster a different kind of attitude so that the tension can lower and your own warmth and your own cheer can elevate. Now, here's what I want you to do. Can you imagine what peace, actual literal peace, feels like? It feels like laughter and happiness. It also has a level of enjoyment and fun, but it has this calmness to it. Literal peace has this calmness to it where nothing is rocking your boat, nothing's tossing you around all over the place. There's an element of tranquility that's a part of this, and rest and comfort. It's the stuff that all those Christmas movies that we're so fond of, like White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life, and one of my favorite Christmas movies, Love Actually. They all have elements of people that are experiencing genuine joy and genuine peace during a somewhat stressful experience or somewhat stressful time. And it makes me wonder sometimes, as I see different people hanging out and experience different people with different perspectives on the holidays, is the cheer and the peace something that we've glamorized? Is that something just for Hollywood, or is that something that's actually possible in our everyday lives? So here's the thing that will bring you some light and bring you some peace this holiday season. It's what your feelings and your thoughts are that control what it is that actually is going on in your experience more than just the events themselves. And actually, it's your feelings and your thoughts that are the only things that are in your control. We don't have control over the actions or the attitudes or the behaviors of other people. And while you might have plenty of reasons to think why your Uncle Jack is an asshole in every way, and he shows up as an asshole every year to your Christmas celebration, you don't have to let his antics control your thoughts and your beliefs about all of the holidays. You don't have to let anybody else's negativity control your own personal peace. The only person who gets to be inside of you, inside your head, inside your thoughts, inside your heart, inside your feelings, is you. Nobody else has access to you except you. So, while anxiety might be something that gets triggered by other people, ultimately it's something that you have some level of control over. Nobody else can make you feel any way unless you choose to give them that power. And I hate to say that, but it's just true. So if that gets you a little upset for, hey man, like you're saying that I have a choice over my anxiety, I can't help it. I'm always anxious. There are some things that you can do to lower that anxiety, and meditation is actually one of them. If you want some help with meditation, I'm launching a new meditation program, and I'd love to give you access to. I've got the link in the description below so you can get into that meditation class. It will help lower your anxiety, help elevate your peace, and get you more in harmony with yourself and with the love that lives inside of you. Now, what I'm talking about here isn't just thinking positive thoughts, because let's just be honest, that's kind of BS. And it's not necessarily all that healthy either if you don't allow yourself to feel feelings that are coming to you. But you don't have to let your feelings dominate you, especially your negative feelings dominate you and dominate the way that you behave, dominate your attitude and your actions. Again, when you plant love inside your heart, by the way that you feel, when you plant love inside your mind with what you focus your attention on, love is going to be what comes out of you in your actions, your attitudes, and your behaviors. So what I want you to do is I want you to try on a different pair of glasses, and you'll notice that I'm wearing a different pair of glasses right now than my usual yellow ones because the frame's broke. I got to get new ones. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to start with yourself. Once again, you're the only person that you have control over. So if you will shift your mindset away from focusing on things that frustrate you and stress you out and make you anxious, whether that's a person, an event, or a memory, or just anything that's going on, if it brings you anxiety and brings you tension, take your mind off of that, because what you focus on is what grows. Take your mind off of that and shift it onto something else. Shift it onto what you're grateful for. Shift it onto love. Can you find something that you love about people that otherwise stress you out? Can you take your mind off of the stress and focus instead on what it is that you love and appreciate about them? Now, this is one of the best ways that we can actually lower tension in our relationships, because the energy that we're putting out isn't one that's focused and guided or steered by our frustrations and our stresses. Instead, it's actually energy that's motivated by love. So if you can take just a few minutes and think about maybe your Aunt Sally, who seems to be kind of controlling and kind of manipulative, and she might be difficult to be around, but okay, what is it about her that you can appreciate? And I'm not trying to say that this is a way for you to go spend 4 days with her and be happy. Maybe part of the way that you love yourself is you give yourself a certain amount of time that you're going to spend around Aunt Sally, because you know the ways that she triggers you. But you're going to choose to focus on what you at least like about her or can appreciate about her. Maybe she's always on time. Maybe she always Maybe she always wears really sparkly earrings or rings or something, and it makes her sparkle. And you can appreciate the sparkle that Aunt Sally has. Find something. Everybody has something that you can appreciate about them. When you focus on what you like, when you focus on what you love, and when you let your focus be just the thing that brings cheer and warmth in any capacity, now you are controlling and you're lowering that anxiety that you feel. Now you're changing the way that you feel about a person, and you're not focusing on what you don't like, but instead you're focusing on what you do. And I promise you that will bring a different kind of interaction in your relationships. Now, with yourself, maybe you're going to spend the holidays more to yourself than you are going to spend time with other people. I want you to especially do this for you. Spend some time focusing on yourself, focusing on what you love about yourself. Spend time focusing on what you love about yourself, and remind yourself of this. This practice is what is known in a lot of places as affirmations. So I know that I am loyal, and I am dedicated, and I am driven, and I am a very, very, very good friend because I am a great listener. Now, I remind myself of these things constantly because those affirmations about myself help me to feel better and also bring me more confidence, among other things. It gives me a better attitude, it gives me a better perspective, and it's just true. The more I affirm myself, the more true they are. So affirmations are a powerful tool for you to use to elevate your self-esteem, elevate your sense of self-worth, elevate your confidence, and also bring you more happiness. Now, I've included a link below about an ebook I have called The Growth Farming Seeds for Success ebook. I also have another ebook that's available to you called Love is Your Superpower. And all you have to do to get that is either post a comment here in this video, or you can send me a private message. I'd love to talk with you, but I'm only making this ebook available to people that reach out to me directly. So I'd love to have you in on that. Regardless of what your situation is this holiday season, I do wish you a very blessed, very beautiful, and very loving, happy holiday season. It's been a rough year for just about everybody. I don't know anybody that hasn't experienced some sort of difficulty this year. So you deserve to have warmth, you deserve to have peace, and you deserve to have love this holiday season. And that's my prayer and my desire for you. All right? Subscribe and like and share this video with other people so that you can bring light into other people's lives. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon.